Shout out to Rory, man.
Let's get Rory out the way. So,
y'all have to say a little bit because y'all heard the full tape.
I didn't.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you like 6 songs,
I'm like
dude.
the 40% through. So before we get into the album review, let's just talk about Rory. Rory has been on his press run, and he also sent a shot at his first appearance was at 𝔓𝔦𝔑 podcast with 𝙿𝙻𝙰𝙽𝙬, 𝔓𝔦𝔑, AD. And number one, I want to say congratulations. Shout out to 𝔓𝔦𝔑 because one thing that 𝔓𝔦𝔑 has like, he stopped.
Huh?
What happened?
Nah, the clap was just a little weak. Like you did it by yourself, and then in my head I'm thinking, should I be clapping with him? But then it was too late, and then he decided out of nowhere to.
Right. But the one thing, the first guest that 𝔓𝔦𝔑 had as a podcast, they did terrible. It was 𝙿𝙻𝙰𝙽𝚃 was there, and it was like,
Yo, I watched that.
it was terrible.
It was kind of weird, right?
It was extremely strange.
And
it was like they were treating him like he wasn't there.
It was an awkward atmosphere.
Almost like
Completely.
they forgot who he was. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he's 𝙿𝙻𝚃.
Yeah.
It was almost like they didn't know he was coming.
Yeah.
Almost. And then it was like, even though he was there, I mean, just literally imagine just inviting somebody there on an album press run and not addressing their album or just not addressing them really.
Yeah.
They're having we're having conversations, but just imagine fucking T-Pain sitting next to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just like, don't worry about the T-Pain. We got to talk about these comments we've been getting on video. It was just so weird. So.
And then I don't like the setup. Like if there's a new person, I think they got to be like in the middle, or especially if it's something specific.
Yeah.
Like a press run.
Yeah.
You feel me? You can't
was on the.
It was so weird. Like
he was on the end.
I didn't even know it was a press run. I thought they was chilling.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. It didn't feel like that. But now they have Rory. Rory came through, and Rory was there to promote his album, and they killed it. 𝔓𝔦𝔑, you did great. Ask good questions. Shout out to 𝙼𝙾𝚀. 𝙼𝙾𝚀 actually did great. See, one thing that 𝙼𝙾𝚀 does do good, 𝙼𝙾𝚀 is good at interviews because his one-on-one things that he would do at No Jumper back in the day and on his channel, his interviews with OF girls and all that, he always killed the one-on-one interview. His speech language be kind of crazy because it just be like, nigga, I need you to pick it up. You know what I'm saying? You've been in America like you speak Spanish, you speak Spanglish like you just got here 7 months ago. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and that just goes to like, does he really want to learn English?
Exactly. Like, it's like, does he care to be
lazy.
better?
Yeah, he talks like he has Modelo for saliva.
Yeah, it's
like
kind of crazy. Yeah. It's like, damn, bro, you haven't decided to get better, and people around your same age is way more articulate than you. But
what makes him a good interviewer, though? He asks good questions, or he just keeps it pretty entertaining and interesting?
He asks good questions, and he can fill dead air. You know what I mean? So he can get you through an hour. It doesn't matter who it is. He can get it through an hour.
The boy can steer a ship.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, and that's not easy to do. People don't realize how hard just 1 hour is to knock out in an interview, especially depending on who's you're sitting down with.
That's why you got to care about who you're interviewing.
True. Yeah, you got to care about who you're
First
interviewing.
rule of the game.
Always
and hope they
foremost.
care too, so that
it's a synergy.
y'all have that reciprocation on camera. But Rory went to the 𝔓𝔦𝔑 podcast, stopped one on his press run. He gave a shot to Joe after he dropped a couple bars. He let Joe know. He said, "This is how you do a press run." You know, he sent some shots back to Joe, but he tripped out. You know, he short circuited. He had an emotion. He was like, "You fucking piece of shit!" Like, you know, he lost it on there. Like, he had the moment where he feels like he'll never be cool with Joe because Joe insinuated that Rory tried to use him having a baby to leverage his Spotify deal. I still don't understand that. I don't know if anybody else can understand. Do y'all see anything about that?
I don't know about all that, but it feels like Rory has AIDS.
Wait, what?
It's this thing that he has that he just can't get away from. Like he's dropping an album.
Oh yeah,
he's finally doing something on his own volition that's good and that people would actually care about. And this nigga's still talking about Joe Budden.
He needs to do some shadow work.
No, that's true though. But it's
it's like he's got an imaginary Joe Budden variant as a friend that he's the only one that can see. He's just in the room antagonizing.
Facts. But you know what it is with Rory is that, like we mentioned before, he will respond. His fight back is an emotional response. So
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not it doesn't come from anger. It doesn't come from a strategic, let me verbally bring you down. It's like, even his outburst on Shame on You, it was like, this nigga's had enough. Y'all please stop picking on him.
Can we watch that? But I think,
yeah, we can. Yeah,
I think it's
because there's definitely clips. I just didn't put any timestamp clips.
He is a little emotional. I'm not too big in I'm not big in astrology, but he might be a Pisces.
And I think it's a gift and a curse, because what the empathy that he can tap into is probably what allows him to have great music taste.
Yeah,
because it's like an emotion, it's a connection that he can get with the frequency.
And I mean,
but it responds, it formulates itself into this. He gets into beefs and he just possums up.
And
yeah.
That's also our fault. Like we're probably like, we shouldn't be looking to Rory to respond in the manner that we would,
like
which
Tupac.
is probably messing him up.
That's true.
Like
that's true.
Yeah,
and that's true. And then when I really think about it, I don't know if I want to. I don't know if we should show this. Leave this one off, just because T-Rail and Back on Fig are the same in Fig Community. He runs both of those YouTube accounts, so he might have that same thing. But that's the only thing that I don't like about Rory. It's like, his fight back is normally him just like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not, it's like, I just don't like that. Like, I like my podcast to fight back aggressively, you know what I'm saying? Or just in anything. I mean, even in battle rap, rap beef, it's like, chop his head off. It's wartime, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to hear you emotionally have an
playing
outburst.
Pause. Look alive.
Yeah, look alive, goddammit, because you've been getting beat on for the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, senseless.
Bro, yeah. So it's just like, even though he did respond and I give him credit for that, it's like it's lackluster for me, because it's just not gonna do it for me. But if I was just like a sympathetic Rory fan, I'd be like emotionally like, oh my God, I just wish they would leave him alone. You know
and
what I'm saying?
all Rory fans are like that.
Exactly. They're all like, he even said in his interview, he was like, I mean, I was hurt. I was really hurt. I was going through things. And I'm like, God damn, this nigga, you're sad as fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just
That's
like,
not how you say you hurt as a man.
Yeah,
like, you just go, I was a little fucked up, but you gotta do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You gotta,
it's the trials and tribulations. I'm a warrior.
Bro, fact.
This nigga's writing in his diary.
This is just a little stumble in the road. You know how it is, though. Everybody be down for a little bit, but I play, it's looking bright. I see the light at the end of the tunnel.
I'm hydrated. Say something else.
Yeah, man. It's just
He
like,
the type to talk loosely about something that happened to him, like the event.
yeah.
You guys know the event from 2 years ago.
Yeah, bro.
They can let this shit go.
Yeah. Let's watch a little bit of this. This is that clip.
All right.
How long is this?
This is a 5-minute clip, so I don't know where it
It
starts.
should be pretty. I mean, he got it cracking.
It should be pretty early, right?
Once he started talking, it jumped up out of him.
Nah,
you
so
know what I'm
this is
saying?
the one, because this is the false rumor, so it has to be the.
Oh yeah, this is it then. Yeah, this is it. Yep.